This episode is brought to you by PayPal. You had plans for the last days of summer. And back-to-school shopping has its own plans. School supplies, dorm essentials, your list doesn't stop. Neither does the spending. But when you pay in full with PayPal, you can pay over time. No interest, no fees. Check out with PayPal and get back to summer. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/payinfor. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457.
Well, Jose Mourinho, of course, would say that I'd left the best till last, because he is the subject of our final offering. It's a 3-part sports documentary called Mourinho on Netflix. And here's a clip.
I was born in football. I live in football every day of my life. When I walk from the dressing room to the pitch is the last moment where I think about the people that I love. After that, I'm in another world.
Jose Mourinho, yes. Football manager who arrived in England having guided FC Porto to the Champions League title to manage Chelsea. That was in 2004. And yes, in his press conference, famously, he described himself as a special one, not the special one, which is kind of what everyone thinks he said. Anyway, that's part of his brand, is unshakable self-confidence, which I don't think we Brits particularly like that. I'm possibly the wrong person to review this because I am a fan of one of Chelsea's big rivals, and of course, you know, he was very successful with Chelsea, who at the time were having money poured into them by Roman Abramovich. But yeah, I mean, he said he was going to be great, and he was great. And he's an interesting character. He was a footballer, not a successful one. It's quite hard for him to drop the mask because, yeah, being Jose Mourinho is all about being, you know, I'm the best, I'm going to win everything, kind of falling out with people, being difficult. And so he doesn't really let the mask slip very often, but just occasionally he does. And initially, yeah, because I don't like Mourinho. I was sort of watching it reluctantly, but I did get drawn in, and it's very enjoyable. I really got into it. It was you got some good contributors, Sir Alex Ferguson, and yes, of course, it was in the news this week from this series that he had agreed to succeed Sir Alex at Manchester United, but then he kind of went back on his word and rejoined Chelsea. John Terry, of course, the famous Chelsea defender who dressed up in his football kit at the Champions League final despite not having played. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Samuel Eto'o. He's coached at Real Madrid, Inter Milan. He did coach at United. He coached at Tottenham Hotspur. He's now back at Real Madrid again. People said he had kind of third season syndrome, that like initially he could kind of get everyone on board just through his sheer force of charisma and willpower. He could, you know, achieve great things, but then it would all start to fall apart. Or he would, in the case of Chelsea, first time around, kind of the people at the top of the club, it felt like they just fell out with him. He didn't have enough control. Whatever you think of Mourinho, and I think he just enjoys playing this almost like a pantomime villain character. He enjoys it, you know. It's all good fun, and it's good fun for the press. They enjoy it. So whatever you think of that, you know, look at his trophy cabinet. It's pretty impressive, but I'm not really sure we get under the skin of Jose Mourinho. There's one thing that he said about, which was quite interesting, was that he says his family prefer it when he's not there. I thought, well, that's interesting, but I think he was referring to the fact that when he is with them, obviously there's a lot of press intrusion. But yeah, I mean, you cannot move for documentaries about football players, football managers. In fact, today I will be speaking to Michael Owen, who's now a former Liverpool striker. He's got a new reality series, which does look good. And if you like that sort of thing, which I do, then yeah, you will burn through this very, very quickly.